Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bad Comedy Podcast. My name is Max Sorich. I'm a real comedian, and I'm here with Jason.
More like Max. I'm Max so poor.
Nice. And then we got
Max, no rich. I have no money.
nice.
Hell yeah.
But you got a
Sorry,
machete.
folks. I have a
Hey, do you know
machete.
what airlines Chris Damon takes when he goes flying all over the world? His favorite airline, I guess, or his favorite airport to fly out of, I guess, is
No Hair.
No Hair Airport.
Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, that's where I'm flying with Blake.
Do you like that one, Dylan?
I'm a train guy.
It's more of a train guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is your favorite train the Bald Line?
It's a Union Station.
Yeah,
Do you like
actually-
taking the Blue Guy line?
What makes you say that?
Because you're gay.
Well, because you had sex with the Blue Man Group guy, remember?
Nah.
Do you like taking the have a sex with the Blue Man line?
Hey, I was ripping off
blew
of
you
him.
guys?
All right. He started that line of thinking, and now you're blaming me.
I
Hey, man.
The first thing you thought of.
I was talking to
That's the
Nora.
first thing he thought of.
Yeah.
Well, I was
So
talking about
he's
Chris
gay.
Damon.
Yeah, so he's the gay one.
You said you like
But you're
trains.
also gay because of what he accused you of.
Mhm.
First of all,
And because I
ain't
chose
gay.
to be.
Secondly,
I ain't gay.
I think it's cool that we
I think
team
bi-
up on each other sometimes, but when we have a guest on, we really need to come together against the guest.
We do sometimes. We came
Yeah.
together against Ham Talent.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't. We can't let them divide and conquer us. You know,
Yeah.
the guest is the enemy.
Yeah, of course. Always. That's the point of this podcast, folks. We love our listeners, hate our guests. So what's
What's
new?
cracking?
What's cracking? We got some new stuff up. We got the Ramones on the Wall of Ops.
I love it.
That's Jim Morrison and Stephanie Robertson and Eric Freddy.
I seen her at Power Hour last night.
Oh yeah, you
Well,
saw her.
Well, I seen her and
Well,
then she had a pretty good set. I went up to her. I was like, "Great set," and then she goes, "I'm Jim Morrison."
You saw Jim Morrison?
Just kidding. I would never talk to Stephanie Robertson.
It's not nice.
Yeah, well, I don't like her.
Well, this is public, so cool.
Well, I don't care.
I think she's cool.
I think she sucks.
Oh, looks like I'm coming out as a good guy.
She's very funny, but she's mean, and I don't tolerate that.
Do you like the Ramones? Do you like the Ramones?
I think Eric Freddy's
I
not.
prefer the Doors.
I think Eric Freddy's not funny, but
Great
he's
man.
he's not funny, but he's nice. That's what I think.
yeah, he's very nice, so I like
But
him.
very not funny.
Yeah,
That's what I like
Jim
about
Morrison,
comedy.
hilarious.
Jim Morrison is one of the best comics on the scene.
Huge laughs.
Yeah.
Do you remember we used to fantasy book the best show ever that we could think of?
What?
We used to fantasy book like the best show that we could ever put together, like a local showcase.
Let's do it.
Should we do this on
Let's
the free
redraft.
episode?
We'll do a draft.
We should do a draft of like we all get a show.
We each.
Who's your?
Well, I'm just realizing we should put this kind of stuff behind Patreon.
We'll do that. We'll do that in the last half hour, folks. So,
Maybe we should make them worst
Guys,
show. we
yeah,
could
make them wait.
guys, we're doing an hour and a half. Just so you know, right now, if you're listening, the hour is going to go on all the platforms. The last half hour is going behind the paywall. That's where we're going to unleash.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of money behind that.
And we're
paywall.
ready to unleash.
Punish people, right?
So what should we do when we eliminate somebody from the Wall of Ops? Like MC Lights.
Once we kill them?
DJ Dark. Yeah, but he quit comedy.
Yeah,
so,
maybe we should have like a living and dead section or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Or like
we won. Or
like
two halves.
you could have like one side it's like current targets and the other side like crossed off
Yeah.
or something like that. We cross these motherfuckers off.
In blood.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Sometimes when I'm on drugs, I get a paper cut, and I'm not worried about the blood loss. It's just the loss of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
My
No-
bloodstream.
I
no
hate
blood lost and no blood found. They say.
I hate the paper cut because it ruins the trust I had with paper.
I like the song.
Yeah,
I like the song.
Paper's
makes me
tough.
nervous.
I like the song "Paper Cut" by Linkin Park.
I don't know that one. How's it go?
I don't remember.
Hit me with a few
I
bars.
think
I
that's
don't
how he died.
I think I remember how it goes.
He did. He
Dan Dosimo steals jokes.
No, he
Isn't
was.
that how it goes?
He did.
Wait, do you know that song?
Hunter steals and pews.
I've stolen
Yeah.
so many jokes. No, but I like that.
Why is Hunter like he's shoplifting from the thrift store? He's like, oh no,
Wow.
I'm
Dude.
fucking up everywhere.
Shane Bianchi over here.
You really cannot control your head. First, it got rid of all your hair.
You
Now
guys
it's
made
knocking
me
over
put my
water.
helmet on.
Folks, he knocked
Against
over a
your will,
glass.
your head went and threw out all your hair.
Shane
now
Bianchi
it's knocking
style.
over
Oh,
whole
you know
glass
what,
of
though? I have
water.
my extra shirt here.
Shane Bianca.
Did you just try and put that?
Isn't Bianca the name of one of the mice from The Rescuers Down Under?
I've never seen that. Bianca. That sounds also like a Street Fighter character, but I think I'm thinking of what's it?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. That's old Junior Stopka joke. Worst Mortal Kombat character ever.
I think that
Barack Obama.
most Biancas are black that I know. I know Bianca Brownlee, Bianca James.
I know Bianca, a white chick.
Oh, she's white.
No, black.
That's weird.
Isn't it crazy that KJ Whitehead is black?
Yeah. Yo,
Do you need help with the spill? I can
I
get you a
think it's kind
towel.
of one of those
I-
situations. It's all.
I
have
feel
two
bad that you're
extra
cleaning it
shirts
up
here.
with your extra shirts.
I kinda
You're supposed to
that's why I
donate
stopped cleaning
to.
it up. I felt bad.
Aren't
for
you supposed to
myself.
donate those shirts to homeless Adam Crescetti?
hey, remember
He
last
doesn't
time we had to
really
get a
has
towel
a
for
shirt.
Dylan? Remember last time we had to get a towel for Dylan?
What's happening?
Or I went in there to grab a towel for Dylan.
Yeah, we had to put a piece of wood behind your tongue or something.
You guys who got me
Secrets
into
here,
that
folks.
situation.
You
We could
probably,
talk about
you
it.
probably should have had dinner. You know?
I believe it was a mix of peer pressure and poor child parenting
Yeah,
when you were a child.
I don't really believe in free will, so I think I'm innocent. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
That's a good defense, dude.
It's so weird.
It is how I
It's
think
so
about
weird that he
life.
never eats food, and then like when he like faints or is like really like sick or something, he's like, that's not my fault.
It
It's
is
not.
funny
He doesn't
how-
have free will.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He,
I
mean,
he doesn't eat food or drink water, and then like the sustenance you need to live.
Yes, I'm
and
just
then when you don't
trapped
feel
in
well,
a-
it's not your fault.
I'm trapped in like a experience I have no control over.
An experiment.
Experience. Jimi Hendrix, ever heard of him?
Have you ever heard of
Maybe you should give him a listen.
Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
I know Timmy Hendrix,
Mhm.
Timmy Tootle.
I'll tell you what, Foxy Lady.
Folks, I'm drinking.
Foxy Lady.
I'm drinking piss on the rocks today.
Shout out to Piss.
It's
one of our
also-
sponsors.
Yep. It's also Cool Steeper Club. Shout out
Should
to
make up a bunch of
Cool Steeper Club.
I have them on Twitch.
What's the
I have
deal?
Osama bin Ladle's soup shop. We came up with that when
Yeah,
you came on
yeah.
Twitch.
What's the-
I made a whole ad and I used ChatGPT to generate all the copy and shit.
What's the deal we have? With Cool, how much,
I also am
what's the percentage off?
What's the
25% off coolsteeperclub.com when you use the promo code BADCOMEDY.
Yep. So that's what I'm drinking here. Is Cool Steeper Club. It's not piss actually this time. It's also Ritual Zero
Not
proof,
yet.
Hey, when you drink piss, you live in bliss.
and
That's what the
it's
ad
also
says.
actual whiskey too. So
Yeah.
it's 4 different things.
It's a mix. It's a cocktail.
Whatever you want this to be, it can be. This could be piss on the rocks. Piss on the rocks.
Whoa,
that sounds like a
cocktails.
good drink. Piss on the rocks.
Piss on the rocks.
I'll take a piss on the rocks. What about a piss?
I'll
What
have
about
what he's having.
a yellow snow cone? That'd be a good name of a drink.
Did you hear about the two gay guys 69ing? One of them said, "I'll have what he's having."
That's pretty good.
Nice.
I came up with a T-shirt idea.
You know, you could have just said.
Would
two,
you guys want
two
to sell
guys
this?
69 to imply that they're gay? I think.
It's two
What'd
guys
he say?
69ing. They're not necessarily gay. They're just getting off.
2 gay guys that are gay.
Haven't you ever heard of Bobby Lee?
Oh yeah, didn't he do a bunch of weird? He like 69 upside down or something. Like he
No, that was
picked
Ham.
up
No,
by
that
a
was Ham
girl.
Talent.
Yeah, that was a rumor I heard about him.
69.
Last week I had some good riffs, just yelling to the camera about how my life's a joke and it's laugh, 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 not live, laugh, love.
Oh, I love that.
Or live, laugh, laugh.
Oh, I wanted to pitch this T-shirt idea
And
to you
then
guys.
we hold on. We came up with the idea like that I've been doing improv for 30 years. Like people need to take classes for this shit. I have 30 years
Yeah,
experience
you've been
doing
doing comedy
improv.
30
That rules.
years.
That rules. Plus, once you get canceled in the improv community, you kind of have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
They won't let you sign up.
Well, I didn't want to I didn't need to do the classes.
Charna found out I killed a dog, so she won't let me sign up.
Wow.
By the time I started doing comedy on
That's a pretty deep reference. Do you even go?
no.
I don't know.
Charna's the leader of IO, and she always on Facebook posts like all this pet shit.
Oh.
know. That sounds like uncharted territory.
She's like heavy into
doesn't
like
sound
PETA and then not putting minorities on improv teams.
Okay, that's funny.
She picks her causes.
Yeah, so
She's like save the black
she's like,
cats,
I love
don't help the black kids.
or I like PETA, but I hate Jake PETA. Hates people with disabilities. Hey, I still haven't gotten booked yet. People from that are these ableist people. Didn't you see the thing where I have Crohn's disease?
You're a Crohn's warrior.
Yeah, that's an ADA disability. I'm a Crohn's warrior, and I'm gonna start calling shows out one by one.
Is this your ring?
It's a ring.
Name
yeah.
some shows that haven't booked
It has
you.
that too.
Whoa, it's got a little Coke box. In the
Name
ring.
some of the shows that
Yeah.
blacklisted you.
I don't know.
I don't know which ones yet.
I'm not important enough probably to be on my book list.
I got in trouble when I was doing Pimprov. Said the N word.
Oh, I did blackface.
I was being a black pimp though, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm on the do
thought
not
that was
book
the rule.
list because I can't read.
Yeah, I'm on the do not brook list because I'm a stream.
He's on the do not cook list because he's not allowed to eat anymore because he's too fat.
That too.
Or like
All right, here's my
Dane
T-shirt
Cook.
idea. All right, it's got a picture of a 4-leaf clover on it, and it says "Kiss me, I'm black."
Nice.
I like
What do you
that.
think? Can we sell that in the store?
Yes.
Okay.
Or get a shamrock.
Because
and-
I want to buy it and wear it.
get a shamrock and then get Aryan Brotherhood written
Yeah,
on
it says
Because if you go to jail and you have a shamrock tattoo,
"Kiss me, I got a big fat cock."
it's basically false flagging. Like if you're just a normal Irish guy and you have a shamrock tattoo, that's the Aryan Brotherhood's sign in jail.
Yeah.
So then you're not Aryan Brotherhood. That'll
I heard
beat
it's
your
something
ass.
like false flagging, but it's like when you go to jail and pretend you're gay, it's false.
Ing.
Yeah, and they're like, "Come on, man, I want to have
wait,
gay
false-
sex
no.
in jail."
Wait,
with
it's kind
you."
of like false. Ing.
Oh, you just
I
spilled it.
went to drink my water. There's no water.
You can have a sip of my Cool Steeper Club or my coffee if you want.
Those sound better than what Mac's drinking. Am I right?
Cool steeper coffee.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
coming up.
cool.
Yep. Go to the website. It's not on there, but you
Yeah.
can get to you.
I think if you email them, they could
They'll probably invent it.
invent it.
Yeah. Tom's a good inventor.
Yeah.
What's your favorite invention?
We have
Besides
we
the
have a new
wheel.
patron, but I'm gonna keep him anonymous.
Whoa, DuckTales.
Congrats. Wait, hold on.
Birds.
Oh, I gotta do the thing.
in our lives. The pig bird himself. Sam Talent.
He's our Sam Talent signed up.
Look at that T-shirt.
Sam
No.
Talent's so big we had to charge him for 2 memberships.
Hey Jason, that T-shirt. There's too many fingers.
What?
What is
Yeah.
that AI art? And there's not enough fingers on that one. Why is it so?
I don't know.
fucked up?
I thought this is a
I could tell that's
this
fake.
shirt. From what I had thought when I put it on, it was a deformed hand charity.
No, Hunter Hirsch joined our normal tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that who the patron is that you're going to bring up later?
No, I was gonna bring him up now.
Okay. Okay.
At the end of the episodes, I do all the names anyway of our beautiful.
I prefer
patrons.
Gatherer Hirsch.
Because they're like they're
You like that joke? I'll sell it to
because
you.
they're like too poor. I like Gatherer. I'm kind of like Gatherer Biden.
Oh, nice. That's pretty funny.
I'm like I love drugs, but I don't have the resources.
What if I do an impression of I say it's Joe Biden, but then I do Barack Obama? That'd be funny.
Do it.
I'm not Joe Biden.
So
I ain't Joe
full
Biden.
disclosure, they're doing
Oh,
all
hell
my
no,
jokes
shit.
right now.
I
These
ain't
are
Joe
all
Biden.
my jokes.
What mine? I just did.
They're not
That-
all my jokes. but
Yeah,
they're
no,
all
actually,
my
you can
jokes.
have.
I can't do your jokes. It's too many slurs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do actually want to sacrifice my comedy career on bringing blackface back
Bringing
because I
it back.
think
You know, the Keegan
there's
the
a
Bike
place
comic's
for.
leaving, so you can be Dylan the racist comic because we need a white guy with a name, the something.
Yeah. Plus,
'Cause
you get to wear a helmet.
Dylan the Brown, Mumbles the Brown.
Because
Mumbles the Brown. Yeah.
there's a lot of cool black.
That'd be cool if you took that on.
There's a lot of cool black guys like Kyrie the comic.
I need to
like stuff
interrupt
like that.
everything right now. I have the most important news ever.
OJ,
I did a
OJ
show.
de Lamont.
I did a show in Davenport, Iowa, and the comedian who was hosting the show goes by Chicken Bone.
Oh yeah,
Legitimately,
saw that on
Chicken Bone?
I just put a clip online. I go, "Thanks, Chicken Bone." Yeah, it's so
That's amazing.
He's like this old white guy too. I was like, dude.
Wasn't there a guy?
I go, it's amazing. There's a guy named Chicken Bone here, and he's white.
Chicken
Like
Bone
what?
thing. That's
Who
sad,
gives
man.
themselves that nickname?
on that weird West Side show, there's a guy. There's Chicken Wing, maybe. Yeah.
Well, Chicken Bone is our infamous
No, I know.
podcast. Which
Yeah,
that
it's
needs to
like
be
a-
on the wall of ops. By
The chicken bone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rory Songer. I'm going to have your thing printed off and we'll get it framed.
Yeah.
Sorry, we haven't done that yet. We've been busy making Ramones.
We were helping out this other guy we know named Rory Pomer.
Some of the people listening.
He does poems.
No,
instead of
it's
songs.
Buari Bonger.
Yeah, Rory. We were helping out Rory.
Yeah, sorry. We have another patron, very similar name. And
We were helping
also,
this guy Rory Short Storyer.
We should bring the listeners up to speed in case they don't know.
oh, shout out Zeke
Chicken
Zugler
Bone.
for talking shit on our behalf against Sam Talent.
What did he do?
on the comments?
Oh shit! I haven't been keeping up with this.
This is on Instagram.
I mean, Sam has been talking shit to
No,
us.
no. It was on a thing where we were talking shit about him.
I feel like he's trying to let it die. You know?
Who, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but
That's
it's
Yeah,
not.
but we'll
last
never.
thing
But
that
we'll
will
never
ever
happen.
Yeah.
No, I think he commented on the Ham Talons video from today.
Oh, really?
He thinks we would just stop.
Shout out Zeke
Yeah.
Zugler.
We will never quit.
This guy's insane.
Yeah. I wish my name was Zeke Zugler.
Maybe
Wish
he'll.
my name was
Maybe.
Mumbles LeBron.
I would do that. I love that alliteration. I would do so much. That was my stage name, Zeke Zugler.
It's an awesome name.
I would do so well.
Yeah.
Same jokes, different name.
I think it reminds. There's a wrestler name.
I can go by Mac N-word.
I'm gonna be honest, Jason. I'm surprised you
It
didn't
reminds
notice
me-
my T-shirt,
Why? I have my sunglasses on, so I can't see it.
Mr. Perfect.
Oh, I love Mr. Perfect.
It's
Do you
perfect.
like wrestling, like pro wrestling?
No, but I'm learning.
I don't
there's
like Sam Talent. I'm wearing an ironic shirt too.
Mr. Perfect.
You're wearing it more literally.
Well, yeah, and I just noticed like there are so many chapters in finding out how much you love pro wrestling. I see a old Twitter account.
Well, there's different types
This
of.
is where I make fun of wrestlers.
There's different
Wait,
types of wrestling
What?
fans.
What about Twitter?
There's
Don't you have an old Twitter account? I swear.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well,
I
this is where I make
started
fun of
another Twitter
wrestling.
because I used to watch every wrestling pay-per-view, and I wanted to tweet all my jokes, but then I never.
Jason, by the way, which
I
Twitter
just
do you
never did.
use?
But
Is,
then
the,
I
is it the cool
saw-
Jason Melton one? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't use Twitter that much.
Because
Just
we're at
Root Beer Friday.
I just started writing down ideas on it recently.
I like. Yeah, I've been seeing the bad comedy stuff. I put a
He-
thing.
he's-
Do you
he's
have
doing-
follow
Twitter?
us on Twitter.
Do you have Twitter?
Yeah,
I marked.
at Comedy
I marked
Baddie.
bad comedy. Oh, I'll follow you too.
So me and
I
him-
mark you guys as like what do you call it? So I see your
important.
notifications.
His
that
name,
way,
is, his name is
Nice.
Wow.
because I don't like looking at Twitter in general. I just like looking at my friends. So
Yeah.
I'll mark you so I don't forget right
You'll
now.
Mark Norman him. So you
yeah.
you almost went out to
Actually,
lunch with
like,
Mark Norman?
Yeah, but unfortunately he was out to lunch.
Oh,
Nice.
probably
Yeah.
with somebody cool.
He
Why
didn't
did
text
he-
us back because he's stupid.
Why do you name his new special? What is it?
Well, his one before that was out to lunch.
But then this one's called.
It's called I'm gay and too scared
Yeah.
to drink.
Follow us on Twitter, folks.
He,
Oh,
op-
yeah,
he,
at
o-
mad
he,
underscore comedy pod.
he openly admits he's autistic on stage. Isn't that your bit?
That
I've
is.
just been told that by every comic I know.
You might not be autistic. You might just be from the Upper Peninsula, and it's like hard to tell.
I think that has something to do with it, to be honest.
Were you raised by
'Cause I
the
was-
trees?
Yeah, I'm raised by it takes a village.
That's why. That's
Takes
why.
a forest. Forest
It takes an
Gump.
orchard.
It takes a Forest Gump.
It takes
Dude.
a forest to raise a
Dude.
reed.
That is so funny. I'm picturing you just out in the trees all day,
Talking to
just
them.
among them,
It
Yeah.
makes way more sense.
talking to them all monotone. Yeah.
He's knocking on them. Who's there?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Wood? Hey, what's up, Grandma from Pocahontas?
I remember in college one time this professor was
Pocahontas talked to a tree.
Yeah, see the weeping willow or something?
Yeah, Is her grandma or some shit?
Weeping-
You know, Native American believes that kind of shit.
Yeah, weeping willows are pretty cool.
They believe in the craziest horse shit, like that you shouldn't litter.
Yeah.
Native Americans.
Can't
I
believe
actually like have
that.
some.
Yeah, and we can't have their land and they change their mind.
Yeah, that we don't own this
They're such
shit.
Indian givers,
Yeah, for real.
I've like
the Indians.
from going from the Upper Peninsula to like Chicago area, like first day on campus at college.
From the Dracula,
like one
the
of
upper
the first
Dracula.
kids I was talking
You're from
to.
the Upper Dracula.
All right.
Are you burn all the witches and burn
offer-
Upper Dracula?
I get my stories
Interesting.
interrupted all the time. I just keep pushing through it.
Yeah,
I just think
Mac has totally turned off his ears so he could talk whenever he wants. It's wild.
Yeah, I turn my headphones off. I've turned my headphones off for the past 10 episodes.
This is my impression of Mac as a rapper. Turn my headphones off.
Turn the snare off in my
Can you
headphones.
turn off the Can you turn off the beat in my headphones?
There is snare. Can you please turn off the snare in my headphones?
You still
Matt,
mad because
can
we
you
interrupted
please
you?
mute yourself.
Yep. So you came down.
Do you want the
Just-
floor? You want the
came
ceiling?
You came down from the upper Dracula. What happened?
It was just one of the first friends I thought I made on campus. Kind of a Sam Talent situation, if you ask me. This kid, we're hitting it off. You know, he plays football. He's balding already. And
Wait, who are you talking about? Sam?
no, this
And then he went on. So this guy
Okay.
went on his own podcast and talked shit about you.
I just missed a part. I asked a question about your story. I wasn't
But
interrupting.
then what
it.
did Mac do?
I
I
added.
don't know.
I added to it.
I hope you interrupted it. And now the context is farther
Look.
back here. You ever play Guitar Hero?
I don't like walking on eggshells around
we know
you,
where
Dylan,
it is. You had a similar. It was
because the eggshells remind me of your head, and it makes me feel like I'm stepping on your head
that's Humpty Dumpty.
when I'm walking on eggshells.
That's Humpty Dumpty you're thinking about.
Yes.
So
Humpty
Ever
Dumpty
watch,
reminds me of your
the
head.
Amanda show.
The
Yeah.
Amanda Show.
And they
The-
have
the
the retarded
lobsters.
girl in the bathroom, and she's like, "I like eggs."
No, I don't
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
do remember
They're
that.
just making fun of a retarded girl. But
She's like, I like
like
eggs.
That's
I
Will.
love
That's
eggs.
Will Ferrell's whole career has just been impersonating a
Jeez.
retarded guy, and everyone's cool with it. But in the future, people are going to be like, "Dude, that was not cool."
Yeah, it's
about-
like
He's
retarded
the
face.
L. Jolson of retards.
Yeah, I like.
Tom Hanks did retarded face.
I was a big fan
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Dancing Lobsters, but one time I went to go see the Amanda Show live, and in person, it's actually the Dancing Hermit Crabs.
Oh no! And there were
It was
three
not
times
what I
as
asked.
many.
It's not what I paid to see.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
That would ruin my birthday.
Yeah, normally it was like 5 Dancing Lobsters. It was 3 Dancing Hermit Crabs.
What though? That's less.
Yeah, I know.
I like Kermit Crab, man. Hell of a dancer.
Yeah,
He's got legs.
Kermit.
yeah.
Like Kermit Crab.
He's a good
Is
that what you
dancer.
said?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's what
good.
I said.
He's good at dancing to that.
I'm gonna start talking louder now,
Oh, I can turn you up. Sorry.
and I'm gonna start
I mean,
talking louder.
You still have to. I still have to get
so
some kind
much
of surgery.
power
In
now.
my, I have to get a brain surgery that will make me listen to you. Also,
Why don't you have it?
like, I don't
tune
know if
you
the-
up a notch.
I don't know if the volume's enough.
Well, for some reason, you
I
talk.
also need brain surgery.
You
to
talk
start
quieter into the
listening.
microphone than you do in real life.
You guys don't
Yeah, you're-
listen to me. You do need help.
I heard every word you said. Your friend, it was sort of a Sam Talent type of situation. Your
That'd
friend
be
in
a-
college on
That'd be a good
campus.
catchphrase. I need help.
And then what happened? What happened with your Sam Talent type friend?
Well, you just said something about you sound high, bro.
He said that, and then you're like,
And I
"Oh,
was
I guess we're not
thinking-
really friends."
Yeah. Well, I think it was the voice from the Upper Peninsula, eh? The UP.
Was he like?
You were raised by a
you
weeping.
ever-
You were raised by a weeping willow.
And the trees,
That's
they
your
spoke
mom.
like that, though.
Tell
The
us a little bit
trees.
about your homeland. What's the Upper Peninsula?
Yeah,
like?
was it like ents, like walking trees?
I'll tell you what people say. They
I
think
performed
there
at a
are-
casino
okay.
in Upper Peninsula, Harris, Michigan.
How'd that go?
Ever heard of it?
It was crazy because there was all these fat people just eating gravy straight up and then doing like
You, you
it
probably
was
fit right in.
wild.
Is that the Island Resort
No,
and
I was
Casino?
sick watching it, dude. It was crazy.
I know, but then you did the same thing.
Is it the
No, I
Island?
couldn't.
Kind of hypocritical of you.
Yeah, it was the Island Casino.
But that's a peninsula, folks. It's not an
It's
island.
crazy. They don't know the difference.
No. It's like Native Americans and Indians.
Maybe the island was their mashed potatoes surrounded by gravy.
Wait,
It's
what,
an island.
Wait, what's a peninsula? Is that when you put a pen inside of Pat Tom Sulo?
If you actually look at the word peninsula,
Or like
it actually starts with penis.
Yeah,
not
come
pen,
on, bro.
dude.
Oh.
Yeah, grow up.
Oh,
You
penis.
missed something, dude. Maybe you're not gay.
Penis Dracula.
Yeah, it's a penis Dracula.
From
They take
the
away.
upper-
Well, Dragula
That's a new.
is when you have a penis.
Wait, no, mine was
you
pretty
dress up as a
good.
female
The pi- the pi-
vampire.
when you're a Dragula, you're a Dracula in drag, so you have a peninsula.
No, mine was pretty good, dude.
'Cause you're in drag.
It's where you put a pen inside of Pat Tom Sulo's ass.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I joined the Pen 15 Club when I was a child. Biggest mistake of my
Yeah,
life.
people made fun of me so much.
They said I was living on Penis Island.
Yeah, they said I said I was gay.
said I was
It was on
gay.
my hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play the penis game as a kid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where
You
the
know-
guy puts his penis in your mouth.
And then you grow up and you
No.
and then you grow up and it turns into the N-word game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could talk about
Yeah,
those kind of
grow
games.
up. Grow up and say the N
The
word.
new penis game.
Yeah.
It's called I Win.
Yeah.
Island Casino.
Mm-hmm.
I was opening up
Where
for this
I
black
win.
guy who he had like
You could have just said guy, you know? You don't need to specify the
well
race.
I'm just trying to paint a picture here.
It's called color theory.
His name was Gene. and I bombed every show because it was like a year in. I remember thinking it was like pretty good paying gigs, and I remember thinking like, damn, if I have to do these gigs to make money at comedy, I should just quit now. It was so horrible.
But that's why we're online now, baby.
Because I also did
So
I
many-
did the Potawatomi in Milwaukee, and then we went up and did the Island in Harris, Michigan. They got one road in that town, and it's just got a casino on it. It's weird.
Yeah, there's not much going on up there. People think there are igloos. They think there are ents.
Sounds like a one-horse
Lot of
town to me.
trees. My
One
town
Tree
has like
Sounds
40,000.
like a one.
Did you grow up on One Tree Hill?
There's a One Tree Hill, Marquette, Michigan.
Did you grow up in a one-horse town?
No, it died.
You know, there's
that,
another Marquette. There's a
too
different
cold.
Marquette, and there's a college there.
Yeah. In Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Dylan said he wishes there was a. He said Dylan said he wishes a one horse town. That way he'd have someone to talk to.
There's like trees.
The
Okay,
horse.
I'll give you
There's
an
only one.
example.
There's only one big weeping willow, and then
Yeah.
his father tree that walked.
Pocahontas'
His
grandma.
father tree, which is the old end.
Could you
Yeah.
turn that light on for me? Because I'll paint a picture for you. The Upper Peninsula.
No, so that it,
Turn it
it makes a
on.
noise now when I do it.
But the fans have to understand that is what the Upper Peninsula is like, but there are just like 8,000 more.
White ones. Yeah.
Did you have any
But
black
then the
people
one
up there?
that, yeah, there's like
Or like
5%, I think.
That's
Like,
pre-
did you know any?
that's
growing
pretty.
up?
That's pretty urban.
Because I grew up in Highland, and I was
mean-
surrounded by black people in Hammond and Gary, but we didn't like have any in our school.
What
I
about
think I
this?
had more blacks than Jews.
What about
We had one guy who was half Jewish, and he celebrated Christmas and Hanukkah, and it made me like pissed at him.
we had a
Like,
lot. We had a lot of
that's
Jews.
abusing the fucking system.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
lot of Jews and a lot of people that did that too.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, you got to pick one. You either got to play
Dude.
the bad top game,
And he
or
was like super
Or
annoying.
dice.
you got to pay Beyblade or actually have to do the cool holiday.
Yeah, Beyblade or
No,
go to
it's
heaven.
dreidel or
Pick your
dice.
choice. But he was like really annoying, and it was like clear his parents are spoiling.
Yeah.
And then he celebrated Christmas, and
Remember when I had a tooth for 14 hours?
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I have 2 job interviews next week.
What did
on
it-
Zoom.
Yeah,
It fell out.
I told him to warn the person that I was missing
Oh,
temporarily.
no.
They
you know,
they temporarily glued it back on because they have to order a new one because it didn't chip off clean.
it's kind of a coincidence. I believe it was also the same way Michael Cooper lost his teeth was huffing epoxy.
I wish I was the guy with the tooth inside of the tooth, so I can just when the tooth comes off,
like a shark.
the guy from
Teeth
Pittsburgh.
grow
Yeah.
back underneath.
What are they- yeah.
The water,
The
the air
freaking
there.
Pittsburgh.
Hey, hit me up, guy from Pittsburgh with a tooth and a tooth, because I would like that second tooth.
Shout out to all our Pittsburgh fans. I know we got a Pittsburgh connection and Chris.
Oh yeah, shout out to DeWitt. We haven't given DeWitt a shout
Yeah,
out yet.
I love that guy. I just hung out with him at the Scarpaces.
Shout out to the Mango
Just a couple
Man.
of us pasties hanging out at the Scarpaces.
Nice. Wait, what was Scarpaces?
That was the place where we actually wrote the whole one of the Dan Tosimo songs. When we sat there with
On
that
the corner, in the corner.
that other Jewish
Jared?
guy,
Jared?
Jared. I love that
Jared
guy.
Halford.
I saw him. Yeah,
Yeah, hey Mango, tell Jared Halford to join.
yeah,
I'll give you commission.
Is
yeah. Mango.
now,
Shout out to Andy Mango. I did a show with him in Erie, and he was super funny.
Nice.
Who,
Did you guys go to that movie theater or no?
I went there. Yeah, we went there for like 5 minutes to watch a roast battle, and the place was packed out. And it was like,
Dude,
and
the
Chris was
roast
like, "This is what it was supposed to be like for your podcast."
I mean, the seats were all filled, so that was fine.
I think
yeah, but I
people
mean, this
like
was like
roast
people were
battles.
standing in the back, like it was just full. Yeah, people
Oh,
love
yeah.
roast battles, but
That's
it was also like it's the comedians, so it's like all the comedians are there to watch, plus
Okay.
some regular people. It's kind of like the same thing with the Chicago.
I mean,
one.
for ours, it was a live podcast, and I knew about. So
I was just telling someone
But-
about how
but-
the roast battles, like they're like Jeff Ross is coming, and it's like everyone just swarms like
Yeah.
1,000 people to.
yeah, like the wart.
I always wanted to see what it would be
The
like
war- the
if
war
somebody
loves
put a
him.
bunch of yogurt in a giant condom.
You know the wart.
That freak,
The wart had sex with him.
Jeff Ross.
The wart had sex with Jeff Ross.
Really?
Yeah. We're talking about Matt Banward.
He stuck his dick in the condom.
In the kind full of yogurt.
It's like roast me, roast me.
Yeah.
I think it's kind
He wrote history.
Oh, can I get this? I'm under your foot. I think it kind of
That's
feels
chicken,
sad
though.
for comedy that it feels like the most popular shows are like the Tony Hinchcliffe show and roast battles, because those shows are just sort of appeal to comedians. So it's like they're selling comedy to comedians. Like,
Yeah.
No,
why
I
not
think
sell?
that-
Why not make something good for everybody?
Well,
and sell it to
the
them?
roast ones are good for everybody.
That's what I thought you were saying.
I don't think they are. I think they're inside.
It might make people
and
go
the,
see
and the
stand-up.
and the stand-up comedians like it more
reason
than the crowd.
No, that's why the most hack people do well and win is because they do dumb hack jokes that people like.
I'll say this as evidence. Well, I'm saying roast battles
not
in general.
comics.
Not necessarily. There might be roasts that are an exception to this, but I was in Pittsburgh and I'm watching this roast and I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah,
it was all inside shit, and they were crushing.
That's what I think would be
with
more
all the
fun.
comedians.
People didn't like when I called Courtney fat the whole time.
No, that was all.
People,
all
I mean, that's
jokes.
just a that's just a role.
I was like, how did I not win? How did I not win calling a girl fat for 5 jokes?
me and Donnie wrote a joke in the car that was like, how fat is a woman have to be before it's okay to catcall her? And I was like, you can't do it on stage because it's like
That's a good.
you can't call women fat. It's like their N word.
No, but yeah, no, but catcalling.
So I thought
Yeah,
Courtney couldn't win.
That is a very good question. Like catcalling on the street, like at a certain weight. If you're not calling them fat, like you're trying to saying like that they're hot, like nice ass and nice.
Well, the joke
titties.
is like
wide
if they like it, then it's a boost.
Exactly.
If they don't like it, they get their thing to complain about
If
for
they
the
wanna
day
get
because
some
all they do
D,
is complain every day. You know. So there you go.
I'm gonna get a post that says laugh, laugh, laugh.
Yeah, I like that. You should do that. Maybe
Yeah.
a shirt too.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You came up with that?
Was that you? Yeah.
I still think I came up with the corgi orgy thing.
You didn't.
I know Adam defended you, but I'm gonna go back and look.
He said he's almost positive.
Well, you guys are a couple of goofs.
So funny.
I'm gonna find
You
the
guys are
truth.
HIV
It's so funny that you
positive.
stole my joke.
I would never steal your joke because I
You're worse than Nando
could not lower myself to that level to
Yeah.
even say a thing that you said ever.
I mean,
I have trouble every day. I pick new words just so I can avoid yours.
You have trouble getting.
Being on
You have
the
trouble getting to level 5 sometimes these days. You're getting old. You're washed up.
I'll get to level 5.5 when I see a hot chick.
That's a nice humble brag, dude. You have a 5.5-inch dick.
Yeah, dude.
That's not the hardest to get.
Humbles the brown.
Yeah.
At its hardest.
I feed it to the ladies like a fish to a seal.
Seafood.
I told I was at High Dive, and this girl asked me what Kadeem Fuller's last name was, and I told her
Joe
I
Fuller?
told her it was Kadeem Fuller. I told her his name was Devontae because she was going to thank him.
I don't get it. Wait.
I just gave her a different black guy name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, that would be hilarious. She just went up and
No,
said
but then before she went up,
you stopped.
I saved it. Yeah. No, but I was.
I got booked on High Dive.
fuck. I was
got
gonna.
mixed feelings about it.
I was gonna say, God damn
like-
it. Sorry, guys. I was gonna open the podcast with, "Hey, my name's Kadeem Emptier."
Ooh, I like that. Shit.
Maybe you can Kadeem yourself next episode.
I'll Kadeem myself
I'm on
next
a,
episode.
I'm a Kadeem about quarter tank right now.
What?
Kadeem quarter tank.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, what about Kadeem Glass Half Full?
Kadeem had glass half is his middle name. Fuller.
His glass half full. Kadeem Glass half emptier. He changed. Like if he's happy, he's Kadeem. Actually, that guy's always happy when I see him.
I have
He's a
Kadeem
good dude.
Fuller.
Oh, I just
here.
thought of a horrible racist joke. We gotta move on.
Okay.
He's got a good. How come?
Wait.
How come all these guys with lisps?
Dude, it was
How come all these
basically.
guys with lisps are funny? Except like Dale's funny, Kadeem's funny, James and Jar's really funny.
The joke was like a field of Kadeems, but like you could see how that would turn into a.
One of those.
No, you can make that into something else.
But it's like, how do you not
No, but that's
think of the horrible
Court
thing?
of
yeah, but as long as you add something to it after. Right
That was the
afterwards.
alternate title for
You could've
12
made
Years
it-
a Slave.
You could
Wow.
you could have
Field of Kadeems.
Can you write down
years a
34 minutes?
34 minutes.
I mean, if you want me to edit it, just keep it. I don't think it's funny.
I'm saying it's bad, okay? I'm not saying it's good. I just thought of it.
yeah,
Okay.
the dreams and Kadeem sound similar.
I know it's bad.
and you realize your mistake.
I tried not to say it, but then I
Martin
teased
Luther
it,
had
so then I
Kadeem.
felt guilty, so I had to.
You could have made it like a baseball joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Martin Luther had Kadeem.
Yeah.
So it's Kadeem.
I had a Kadeem that one
What
day.
about shoeless Joe McMahon?
Shoeless Joe McMahon. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I had a Kadeem
Kadeem's
that one day
dad,
I would
dude.
be Fuller.
Fuller House.
Oh, how
That's great. That's great.
How about this? Shoeless.
Because they legit called it something weird. Fuller House.
Dude, shoeless.
I
Joe.
guess that's the other one to defeat. Oh no, because there's the house in the field. Yeah, and you came up with the other part to the joke.
What about this? Shoeless.
We keep perfecting this horrible racist joke. Did you hear Fuller House?
Yeah.
To go with the field of, like there's a house.
Oh, it doesn't have to go with
now,
it. Doesn't
dude.
have to go with it. It could be a completely separate joke.
But it
Empty
does,
house.
though. It just does.
You're just connecting it.
I'm not trying to. I just have a genius brain.
I just like that we have the drive, and there's something like some frequency we're on that just we find it.
Well, I'm trying to move out that
You're always
topic. I'm
looking
trying
for
to
it.
say a shoeless Joe kill Gallon or
okay.
shoeless Joe kill Court
Or Fernandez.
or save Court. Julius Joe save Court.
Joe
Or shoeless Joe Bananas.
She was Joe Bananas. I like that.
I sent Joe my
Just sell some of those bananas and buy some shoes.
I sent
Joe.
Joe my clip of me doing the Jack Nicholson monologue and asked him if he send it to some agents for me.
You know what Fernandez?
And he said, "I don't think this is what they're looking for." I was like, "Dude, I really want to play Jack Nicholson in The Departed. It already came out."
I want to play Jack Nicholson in The Departed.
That's my favorite part of the
That's
video.
like my idea for Frasier 2, where the actors are playing themselves acting.
Yeah,
and-
it's like,
But
hey,
you're playing Jack Nicholson.
I really want to play.
playing
I really want to play Jack Nicholson in The Departed from 2004.
I want to play Jimmy Fallon, do an impression of Chris Rock.
Yeah. What about Chris Stonehenge? That was pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, everybody hates Chris.
Chris-
Everybody
yeah.
hates Dylan, but it's because I'm doing
What about
a
everybody hates?
impression of Jimmy.
Everybody
Fallon.
hates Chris Geico. How about that?
Will Smith hates Chris.
Except for us. we love the whole roast battle team except for Matt Bamwert.
Yeah, the ghost battle team. Once I get my hands around their neck.
I like Chris Geico and I like Kev Callum. Except Kev, I gotta say I don't like when you gave Dylan cauliflower ear
Yeah, that was fucked
That
up,
was
Kevin.
fucked up.
from Stone
Kevin.
Cold from Stone Cold Stuttering him.
You should
His
change your
voice
name
sounds-
to Kevin Cauliflower.
Kevin. Kevin sounds. The first time I heard him, Kevin Kellum sounded kind of like Jim Gaffigan to me. His voice.
Yeah,
I thought he could be like Jim Gaffigan's little brother.
Dim Gaffigan.
Dim Gaffigan. Yeah.
And they would
Is that where
watch
you're going?
WWE growing up together and kind of bond over it. But then Jim Gaffigan kind of grew out of it, started doing comedy, and Kevin followed in his footsteps.
How about this?
How about
And he's
Dim,
just kind of
dim,
he fucking killed it, Mac.
dim. Laugh, not a lot.
I was
The
Not
thing that
again.
you told me
I
to
was gonna
say.
I was gonna do one like that. It's Kevin Cullum's version of Jim Gaffigan would be Jim so traumatized from watching this I'll never laugh again.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, dim, not laugh
comedy.
again. Yeah.
Just kind of chasing the dragon of losing his brother, getting his brother back.
His brother died?
No, it's just he kind of outgrew him.
Oh yeah, his brother is cooler than him.
He just kind of he
You ever-
didn't
we
find
should
the
have
wrestling
Kevin's
stuff
we should have
cool
Kevin Cullum's
anymore.
brother on the podcast.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah, well, have you ever seen Kevin
No.
Cullum talk about his brother?
No.
He talks about how his brother's way cooler and better than him.
Oh wow.
He has like a fucking 20 minutes on
That
it.
would be so
What
funny
if it was Jim Gaffigan?
if we found him.
Had him on.
And the whole time we're just like, dude, you're cool as fuck. We keep like high fiving him.
He's like a surgeon or something. I mean, part of the joke is like he's successful at his parents' level board.
No, but that'd be funny if he was like, wore like a leather, like a leather jacket and he was like cool as fuck.
Oh, he's just like the Fonz.
like
and,
five
and the whole time
siblings.
we're like, hell yeah, dude.
He's got a switchblade comb.
I got a real switchblade, folks.
Yes, sir.
Hot pockets. Right.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I showed Meta this. He loved this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Shut up, Meta. What's up, Meta?
We could that actually would get you in the country if you're Mexican.
Yeah.
If you have one of those at the border.
That should be how it works. Or like his NFT cards. Did you see his commercial?
Is
when
that
he
an
goes-
NFT? Oh no, there's something else.
He just had like these. I thought it was a joke at first. Like I thought, no way, this is real. But it's so good when he sold like a bunch of $100 NFTs. Like
That's
Donald
hilarious.
Trump.
Dude, commemorative coins were kind of the original NFTs.
Uh huh.
Now that I think about it, like
People
that
are
shit
like-
they sell on like late night on TV.
These ones are special.
A field of beans.
Mm-hmm.
I also realized
it's just
that
a bunch of clones of Beans from Even Stevens.
How about Field of Dreams? They're all
They're
Martin
playing
Luther King
baseball and they're
Jr.'s.
ghosts.
I also realized recently that the Bernie Mac show was the original Office because he talks to the camera in between.
Talk to the camera because the face
You know, like
don't
they
wanna
do
hear it.
Yeah, that style.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
But I
the
say-
Bernie Mac show was first.
Wow.
I say talk to the camera because the face don't want to hear it.
I'm surprised they didn't.
But everybody out there, the millions of fans, would love to.
Yeah.
We need a Bernie Mac show reunion.
Bernie Mac NEPPER.
I didn't sleep last night. I just watched movies all night.
Yeah,
and,
I barely slept. I finished a movie and then it was like the sun was rising. I was like, what?
I watched this
No.
movie called Rampage, and it's not the Rock one. There's another movie called Rampage on Amazon Prime.
I've seen it, I believe. What's it about?
It's a kind of movie you would watch.
What's it about?
It's literally 10 minutes of a guy like fantasizing about just becoming an active shooter.
Oh, and
And then it's like an
he
hour of
does
him
it.
shooting up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
town,
yeah.
and then he gets away with it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And it's like, who is
sounds
this for?
nice.
Yeah.
This is like a fantasy of people who want to do this.
Well, Dylan's going to say he hasn't seen
kind
it,
of a
but
purge
we all know.
situation.
We all know Dylan's seen that one.
You look like the guy from it. You do. In this, because there's a part 2.
What?
Yeah, there's a part 2. It's called.
Does he do it again?
It's called Rampage Capital Punishment. Yes, he
Does
does.
he at the Capitol?
But he takes over a news station, and then he's been watching Joe Rogan.
Okay, don't tell me too much.
He's been watching Joe Rogan for 2 years, and then he takes over a news station and has all these awful he has all these awful political talking points throughout the whole thing.
Wow.
There's no
this is real?
spoilers. It's the same movie again with Joe Rogan talking points.
What channel is it on?
It's on Prime also.
Really?
Yeah, the
Fuck
stream.
yeah.
Dude, yeah,
No,
check
I
out
s- I-
Rampage Capital Punishment. I watched
Yeah.
them both, one after the other.
If you guys want to watch
The second one is so low budget, they use a lot of footage from the first one.
Yeah, no, most of the movie is just him just shooting up a town.
It's wild.
Wow. It's
The
like
first
John
one-
Wick, but no dogs.
Yeah, it's
They
like
just
John-
skip the
dude,
dogs.
Dude, yeah, it is like John Wick a lot. That's such a hilarious comparison. It's basically John Wick.
Except instead of bad guys. Actually, yeah, honestly,
He just walks around shooting people.
But nobody shot his
it's
dog.
pretty fucked up that just to save a dog, he killed probably 100 humans at least.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
And I
Some
think
people say, I hate people, I love dogs.
Yeah.
I'll take the dogs.
yeah, but 100 people to one dog, you got to save the people, folks.
People hate people.
I
Yeah.
watched the newest
What
one,
co-
and
what color?
there's a part where he tells Lawrence Fishburne or somebody on what?
Well, I said people hate people, and I whispered what color, just because it's part of one of my new
Why?
jokes. Never mind. But then you said Lawrence Fishburne.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking John Blick.
Mix him up with that other black guy. Have you ever heard about the stories of people mixing them up?
Who's the other guy?
It's probably also him. That's a confusing part.
They're not. Oh, is it the guy with the lazy eye? Who do they mix Lawrence
Forrest
Fishburne?
no, like-
Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
No,
Oh,
it
maybe
might be Samuel L. Jackson.
maybe-
or something.
I would never mix him up with
No.
anybody. He's
maybe
There's someone that looks
maybe
like
Lawrence
but then-
Mammelburn
people
it
in
could
like
be Lawrence
or
Mammelburn.
Birdburn.
Martin Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep.
Mark, yes, I know him.
It'll be real interviewers like asking him about movies he's not in. He's like, I'm not that guy.
That's fucked
And
up.
then they're like, oh,
I want to know.
I'll
but-
send it to you.
Send it to me.
Is it just
You'll like Lawrence Fishburne even more.
Is it probably just a like a middle-aged black guy? Is it Denzel?
No,
probably
but there's
somebody
that
what-
movie that
Probably somebody one tier
Was
below
it-
Denzel.
is
I think that's the funniest thing.
Is it Keanu Reeves?
Because like I feel like Lawrence Fishburne is a B-list actor, while
Keanu
Denzel's an
Reeves.
A-list.
No way. Lawrence Fishburne's A-list.
No, he's B.
Dude,
You
he's
should
in
look
so
it
many
up
great
You
movies.
should look it up, Jason.
He's
look
in
up
every-
Lawrence
Yeah, but
Fish-
he's normally not the main
Wait,
character.
who is the other guy you
he's
like?
The
Denzel
Fishburne.
is just
Yeah,
A.
Denzel's bigger. Denzel's
the
bigger.
Fishburne.
But they're
saying-
both A.
the
I know, but
Fishburne
the reason
Denzel's
supremacy.
A plus.
The reason I think Fishburne's B is because he's normally a supporting actor.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know, man. He's so good.
The
No, he's
Fishburne
good.
supremacy.
You can be a really good B-list actor.
Look
Is that
up
what it is when you're just?
Fishburne.
I mean, he's like the A of B. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
he's like in every great movie.
Yeah, well, he's like the top. Yeah, but he's like.
Why
almost
is he never the main guy?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson never too. Kind of Pulp Fiction. He's like one of the main guys, but there's no main guy.
No, Samuel L. Jackson is main guy in some movies.
In Black Snake Moan.
Well, in Pulp Fiction, he's the co-main guy.
Sort of. There's no real main guy because Bruce Willis. I mean, he's not even in the Bruce Willis part.
Yeah, that's true. That movie sucks.
I saw Quentin Tarantino.
I actually like it.
No.
You saw him?
No.
It's Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that movie.
whispering,
Yeah.
Mac?
He's told me to not like the movie.
Okay.
Because
Do you think we're teaming up on you?
You guys just have this natural.
You kind of look like Bruce Willis from that movie.
yeah, you did. Yeah.
You guys hear Bruce
You have
Willis?
the same
Bruce Willis
You have the
now.
same style of acting, you and him.
Yeah.
You look
I have
like
Bruce Willis's
from
brain
Die
now.
Hard now.
Remember when Rendell
You
got
hear about Bruce Willis's
Yeah,
brain? It's
really
like melting.
sad. That's
Really?
why I said
Yeah.
that.
Remember,
I got that.
Remember when Rendell got hit by a semi truck and he was just fine?
Who's Rendell?
Radon.
My friend from high school.
I don't remember that was.
He's like,
that
how you been
joke?
doing? He's like, I've been all right. Got hit by a semi truck.
Oh yeah. Like okay.
He had no visible like anything bad on him. And he's just Bruce Willis from Unbreakable.
My dad looks like Bruce Willis, and he got hit by a semi once, but he was in his truck.
No, that we were telling Rendell we were going to shoot him
shit.
to test it out.
It's like I felt like I got hit by a bus, or it was a bus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
A blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss. Blunderbusses are cool guns. That's the one like the fan. It looks like it looks like a trumpet kind of.
That sounds so cool.
It's like the Pilgrims guns. The ones the Pilgrims
I
had.
love the pilgrims. I mean the pills. I don't know about pilgrims.
I like
I like the pills.
1 gram
pretty
of, 1 gram
grim
of
when I
pills.
read
And I
Yeah,
like
the
I like the
pills.
pills and I like the grams.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't give me a pilgrim, but I'll take a gram of pills.
I feel like-
I'll tell you
Give me
that
them
much.
pilgrims.
I feel like you could do some good wordplay with pilgrim and sell it to Gucci Mane for a song.
I'll take a gram of pills. I'm not talking milligrams,
Hell
folks.
no, a whole gram.
I'm not talking milligrams. I'm not talking pilgrims. I'm talking gram of pills.
kilograms.
Can I use that?
Yeah, it's all yours.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
you can have it. But,
Wow.
then I'm gonna call you out publicly.
Yeah, and
for
later
stealing
we'll
it.
call you a stealer.
Okay.
Which it'll have no effect because we call everyone that.
You can one joke that's really good that I will give you is you can use the one about when I went to Chester Bennigan's and then there was the waiter said, "Hey, I'm your waiter." So I thought they said wait here, so I waited there.
Okay, I can use that.
And then I apologized to him because I
Open
misheard
and
him.
close with that.
Yeah, so you can have that one.
Thank you.
But make sure it's your closer or your opener because that one really hits.
I'll probably open with the,
grips.
maybe the end with the paper cut thing.
Oh yeah. He was such a pussy. He died by the self-inflicted paper cut. Do you know that? That's such Chester Bennington
He used a
killed
paper
himself.
cut.
What?
He
It
used
was a paper cut.
Oh my god.
He was a paper cutter.
Did he paper cut
He
like
paper cut his neck. His throat.
not perpendicular?
No, he
but,
grew up
but
paper cutting
lengthwise on his
himself.
wrist. He paper cutted.
Vertically.
He paper cut his own head off.
Yeah, you would think that he was because he was so numb. Like
Yeah.
he would just use like
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You couldn't feel it.
he wouldn't be able to feel it. So why wouldn't he just
What
use
a pussy.
why would he just use a knife instead of a paper cut?
Orange
Yeah.
Floyd was comfortably numb.
He's
That's
such a
very
pussy.
different.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Orange
He was
Floyd.
he was uncomfortably numb.
Well, yeah, I guess he was begging for his life.
Orange Floyd
Breath
is
is
a
enough.
band.
I never
Breathe is
watched
a-
the video.
You know that song
Go ahead
Breathe
and pull it
by Breathe by Orange Floyd?
Breathe by Orange Floyd.
Yeah.
Breathe. Breathe in his knees.
No, that's by
Something like that.
that's by Fabulous.
Fashion Police.
Don't
Breathe.
I gotta tell you guys a really funny joke after the podcast.
Somebody
Somebody else's joke.
Nice.
Show these N-words can't breathe when I come through. Gotta be 20, man. It's not even funny. They can't breathe.
We should make a rap song soon.
We should make a rap song soon,
Mhm.
just like a
And I'll be
regular
Mumbles
rap
the
song.
Brown.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make some beats, not very consistently. I suck at it. I hate the way my shit sounds. It doesn't sound cool at all to me. But it's like a beat, but it doesn't sound good. I don't know how to do it. I've been watching these videos on YouTube. Shit sucks. Do you know who this?
Beats. I say
Yesterday at Power Hour, this person,
Michael Cooper.
Nura came, and Nura was like outside hanging out.
Neurodivergent.
Hanging out with just some of the most altered, mentally ill comedians ever.
Let me
Who
guess.
are just like
Michael
nobody else
Cooper,
will talk to them.
Traeger. Yeah.
No, female, all female, but non-binary. But
No.
so Nura's out there talking to somebody named Bo. I don't know who this person is. I never met them. They just sent me an apology on Instagram.
Really?
But basically,
That's nice.
they're talking to Nura, and Nura hates poly people for some reason. Like whenever she's in a bad mood, she goes on Facebook and starts fights with people. It's so funny to me, dude.
Well, they canceled the Mormons for being polygamous, and then it immediately became polyamorous. They're like, we don't want you to do that, so we can do it.
Yeah.
Polyamorous.
Yeah, dude, fuck liberals. All you any liberal listening right now, suck my dick.
Dude, this
I'm
story-
not a Republican either. I'm Bubba Sparksist. I don't have a. I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing. I have a dorsal. I have a dorsal fin in the middle.
This story involves
suck
that.
each other's dick.
I have a dorsal fin.
This Bo person who's never had one conversation with me ever, and has just met my girlfriend Nura. They start talking about how they're poly, and then Nura's like shitting on it, and then they're like, give it a chance sometime, and Nura's like, no. It was weird.
Nura loves gender roles too.
Yeah, Nura, she hates.
She's just a classic woman.
She's a classic.
bullshit.
She's a lady.
She's Dude looks like a lady. That's when you accidentally mistake Stevie Wonder for Nura.
I feel like
when you see Stevie Wonder walking down the street.
Oh yeah.
And you actually accidentally think it's Nura.
Dude, have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's
And
eyes?
you're
They're
like-
so scary.
And you're like,
Nura
Nura?
seems to get like.
And you're like,
someone
Nura? Like,
pisses
no, I'm
her
Stevie
off
Wonder.
each time. Or she gets in a fight with somebody each time, like the Jewish guy, or like this.
Oh, yeah, she's
person
always
last
having
night, or
beef with
TV.
people.
Oh yeah.
She's a little shit stirrer. She's like Osama bin Laden. She's always stirring the shit.
Yeah, she's like me. So in that aspect, I think we have now we kind of have mutual respect of that.
Yeah, she's complimented that you were being really nice at Beer Belly the other night when she was there.
No, I brought back the thing about how we were talking about animals, and I was talking about.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, but
yeah.
I still think we should put them all in a barrel and explode them.
She's
And then she was like, Mac. I was like, I'm kidding.
She's so sensitive, dude. about certain things.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, this Bo person's talking to Nura and just starts trash. Like, doesn't even know who I am at first. Nura's like, I'm dating Jason, and there's other people there. So they explain to
Dating a Jason.
They explain to this Bo person who I am, and then this person just shits on me. Like, you could do so much better than him. He's like,
What the fuck?
he's crusty and Republican.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm saying their name 8 times. Bo something.
No, the other person.
The other people there?
The other one that was shit. Bo was shitting on you.
The Bo person was. They called me a Republican. Just because I voted for Donald Trump does not make me a Republican.
And
I like him
and you voted
because
for
I'm like the Joker.
and you voted for Osama bin Laden.
And I voted for Osama bin Laden. No, look,
Well,
I'm-
I actually did vote for Donald Trump to be the Joker. It was a bit.
if who's worse,
do
by
a
the
bit.
way? Who's worse, Republicans or people who have never met you and try and ruin your relationship?
Oh yeah.
Who's worse? I don't vote, dude.
No,
I'll
that's
never
like-
vote. I will never vote in my life.
Guys, just
That's
so you
the
know,
kinda just
my political
most fucked up
affiliations
thing.
is I voted for Donald Trump as a bit the first time, and the second time I wrote in Willie Nelson. I waited to vote and to write in.
You did as a bit the first time, and the second time you were serious.
The second time I wrote in Willie Nelson, and
I was gonna say.
then I voted for every other position based on whose name was cooler. So if there's
Yeah.
alliteration, I love alliteration. I would vote for them.
Yeah.
You know, Jason's
I just
a
traced
voter.
my dick on the ballot.
Yeah.
You know, the ballot's about 6 inches, so it fit perfectly.
5.5.
Yeah, I'm 5.5.
Well, if your dick wasn't that hard, then you'd probably have to be.
Oh yeah, I
Because
had to- I had
you're
to
a
get it
grower, right?
soft,
So it's
yeah.
probably 2 inches.
Yeah, you're right. I have to get soft.
Jason's a one-issue voter.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the issue?
What is it
They got to be
The
white.
outline of my dick is my only issue.
it was,
No, is it got to be white or something?
Yeah, it was like a.
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta
they have to be white. That's what it is. I'm a single issue voter. The president has to be white. That's a really old reference.
Yeah, he has to be.
It has to be white.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
Republican.
fuck you, Bo. I know you sent me an apology, but still fuck you. I
Still, that
mean,
was
leave me the
fucked
fuck
up.
alone. Don't try and fuck up my life when you don't know anything about me.
Why are you
but-
trying to break up a family when you don't
Yeah.
have one? Loser.
I just met this person. I don't know anything about them. I'm gonna see if I could get them to lose their job and
Let's try to get them to
apartment
destroy their life.
Yeah, see if I could get them to
I don't
their
want to shit on
family
this
to
Bo
leave them.
person, but I'm pretty sure she was in the fight with me and Max Sorich. She was in the circle, not really saying anything. Let me know.
It might be they. I thought it was a they for some
Let me
reason.
know.
We'll just round
Let me know
up.
who
It's
is more
fine.
correct, Bo, me or Max Sorich. Thank you.
Yeah. Also,
Fuck
Fuck,
doing the
fuck
work of
Max
Satan.
Sorich.
Nura said,
Bo is doing the work of Satan. Let's send him to hell.
Nura goes, Bo is defending Lizzo. That was a big red flag. That's what Nura said. Nura hates Lizzo. And then
She is Lizzo's.
And here's the
really
thing: I
singing.
thought me and Bo were cool because during their set in Power Hour, they're like talking about how they live by O'Hare and they like the airplanes going over like Free Willy. And I said, "How'd you know Lizzo was on the plane?" And they laughed.
Or how'd you know it wasn't Ham Talent?
Yeah, the same joke. Yeah, could have been Ham.
Because he's big with wings.
He's the pig. I mean, he doesn't take planes because pigs can fly.
He's Ham Talents, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Chris Damon at No Hair.
No Hair Airport. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. You just going with that?
Yeah.
That was good. Well, there
No
is.
hair there.
Well, that joke itself, they call it. There's a billboard for Brian Urlacher where they say, "Oh, hair airport."
No.
like
Oh
hair.
well. Okay, that's similar.
It's the same thing.
Tired of going to No Hair?
I think it might have been.
Why don't
actually
you go
the-
to
No Hair Hairport.
Rogaine Urlacher? I think we did a hair lacquer on the podcast. I think that was
yeah.
also
That was a long time
We
ago.
did a bunch. That was on the earliest.
I think that was also
That
a
was
billboard.
in maybe the second
The
recent
hairs.
episode. The second one you came out.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got to hold the
history.
gun and
That's
then-
why you got to subscribe to our Patreon so you can get all the old episodes.
Well, in about 4 minutes, folks, we're gonna switch over to just 30 minutes of really fucked up shit. If you thought the first hour,
Are we
was
do 30
fucked
minutes
up,
for the Patreon?
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so
We
I got.
also
I've been
reward
making
the
little notes
fans.
of all the really bad stuff I want to say.
Hell yeah. I just wrote down a swastika.
That was a Mark
Drew it.
Norman
It was
joke.
an illustration.
He had his notebook on stage and he goes, "Oh, don't worry about this. It's all swastikas."
Okay, well that's a joke that's like been done. I think
He just said that about
It
his
is.
own joke.
I think I did that.
Yeah, you're doing it now.
I think I did that joke at like North Bar really early on.
I feel like all those.
Because I
kind of
never brought a
jokes
notebook on stage, and I was like, I finally decided to start using a notebook, and I was
Yeah.
reading the notes, and then it was a swastika.
This just
The
says you're
writer
doing
does
great.
it with a dick.
When I was new, I used to say that my notes on stage were because I always brought a note on stage, even at shows, and I was to try and smooth it over. I said it was a list of my friends who were ticklish.
Wow.
What I say is
That probably not work.
Oh, it worked great.
what I would say.
It crushed.
What I would say
It
on
was so
stage
absurd.
if I look at my phone.
You don't know anything about comedy. Tell me it don't work.
No,
it worked.
but in my notebook once I actually had written down like making fun of Jews is okay, and then $3 signs, and I remember like showing the audience, and then they saw like
you
how
wrote it real
crazy
big so
looked.
they could see it from the stage.
No,
They
it
saw
was just
your-
they saw the rest of it around
yeah,
it, so it was like
guys, folks. Dylan's notebook looks like current band Margera.
Just
This
just
diary,
Bam Margera.
yeah.
Just Bam Margera's life
It's
at the
essentially
moment.
his diary
in
yeah.
general. Yeah.
they're falling out with all the boys.
Yeah. I heard Ryan Dunn had a falling out of his front windshield.
Yeah.
That did happen.
What was that joke I had that Shane helped me do? Or it's I'm non wait no. I'll
Who's
of-
Shane?
Shane Beyond.
Oh.
Bananini.
They should call that guy Brain Bianchi.
They should call
'Cause he thinks of so many funny
he
jokes.
gives John.
Oh,
Hickok,
'cause he gives brain.
He gives John Hickok brain.
Yeah. He can give John
a
Hickok
lot of
brain
brain.
standing up.
Oh, you know that
they're
Jo-
both standing up and he's just sucking his dick.
You know that John Hickok told me he thought you weren't funny when he saw you at Mike's, but then he saw you do a real show and he's like, oh, he's funny.
Oh yeah. Because at Mike's I try new stuff.
Well, I try to do bad at Mike's. Yeah.
It's kind of a safe route.
I've never, I still have never bombed on a real show, except for the one that doesn't count from Detroit because there was only comics there. And there's four comics,
Okay,
and the 9/11 joke still did well.
it's not a real shoot.
Oh,
I never seen
Wait, did I tell you guys-
seen Dale McPeep bomb, but one time I saw somebody in the kitchen throw firecrackers at him at my open mic a long time ago.
Was he unaffected?
He stopped coming to my open mic after that.
He's like the same size. Dale's like the same size as like a nuclear bomb, kind of. Or no, you know how they dropped that mother of all bombs on that like Taliban mountain or something?
Oh, the
Dale's-
mother of all-
Dale's-
I remember them saying that.
Dale's the mother of all bombs.
Dude, that was
Or
pretty.
Dale's mom.
That was pretty audacious for them to call that the mother of all bombs when we literally dropped atom bombs on Hiroshima and shit. Like, there's no way it was
Well,
that
it's
good.
crazy they call it the mother of all bombs because every time I see Adam Crocetti go on stage,
That is not accurate.
yeah, it is.
He
Yeah.
fucks it up.
Folks, join the secrets tier for the DMs.
Oh, are we doing that? Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think it drops tomorrow, maybe.
I didn't see that one.
Because you guys aren't in the secrets tier.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
and,
dude,
and
it's-
there's no way for me to like let you in for free if I add like
I give you half the secrets. I don't want to pay for it.
yeah
No, just send them to us.
yeah. Well, the thing I mean I send them to you anyway, but
We send them to you unless they're about you. Then we keep
no,
them
but
for us.
I could add it. I could make it like so it's like a team thing where the whole team can edit the Patreon and they take like 5% more off the top. if
Nah,
you
don't do that.
So it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
No.
So it's all about the money, folks. That's why we started comedy.
Yeah. If you can't sell your comedy, then you suck.
And that's an hour. Now let's say, hey, for you guys, join patreon.com/badcomedy to get the actual content.
This is the real stuff.
That was our warm up. Now,
They're starting a British bad comedy. It's called Lad Comedy.
really?
No.
All right.
Yes. Sorry, yes.
Okay. See you guys.
I forgot to yes and.
All right. Bye. You want to say bye to the free people?
Bye, everybody. Check out my
Bye.
album recording.
Yep.
Bye bye.